Das gut da ist. Ja. Das ist das. Then we start then, so each we have for ideas. Thank you.
Mic check, mic check. Got it? Yeah.
Everyone, the Graduation Building on the historic campus of the UWLA. We ask that you please take this moment to silence your phones. Take a second to locate the nearest emergency exits to the sides and in the back of the auditorium. For your safety, please keep the aisles clear of bags. Flight attendant will be welcome with any assistance. Thank you and enjoy the service.
See, where should I put it? Maybe like underneath a chair, huh? Like over here. Let's see. Yeah, I might just put it next to the speaker over there. Hot mic, hot mic. I might just stick it over here. Yeah, like I'll put it like right on this cloth right here. Okay.
We are ready to begin the 2025 commencement ceremony for the University of Los Angeles.
Go down. Just go down. Yeah, they can back down. Right here, right, yeah. The end is going, happens with that one.
If you are able, please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare bursting in our gay through the night that our flag was still does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
Good morning. Good morning. How do we top that? Esteemed members of the Board of Managers, and equally esteemed members of the faculty of the UWLA School of Business and Law. Good morning. My name is Robert Brown, and I'm the president of the University of West Los Angeles. I have been privileged to perform in this capacity for the past 28 years, believe it or not. That's what I said too. I'm so proud and excited to welcome you to the 2025 commencement exercises for the University of West Los Angeles involving our law students and business students from our campuses in the Woodland Hills and West Los Angeles. I would like to begin these ceremonies by introducing our Board of Managers. Allow me to introduce them to you. Please hold your applause until all of them have been introduced. Our esteemed Chairman of the Board, Mr. Jay Ascari, will you please stand? No applause yet. Ms. Stella Albright, Mr. Sanam Nawab, Mr. Jay Allen, Mr. Ori Blumenfeld, and Mr. Richard Bimbo. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a round of applause for our managers. These men and women give tirelessly of their energies, resources, and networks in the pursuit of the opportunity and mission of UWLA and the ability of UWLA to produce the outstanding graduates that we are here to celebrate. Thank you so much for your service. I would also like to salute and commend our outstanding deans and the heads of our respective schools. Our beloved Dean Jay Friedberg, Dean of the School of Law. Dean Talon Brown of the School of Business. Thanks to both of you gentlemen for your outstanding service. I would like to also acknowledge our administrative staff, librarians, support personnel, who support and assist our students on a daily basis in pursuit of their academic goals. We have an excellent administrative teams in admissions and recruitment, operations, legal and HR, finance, student finances, technology support, institutional research, and our registrar and general administrative services and student support services. Without their leadership and support, UWLA would not be able to execute on its commitment to excellence in pursuit of our opportunity mission. Please join me in also saluting them. Thank you. Most importantly, I want to introduce the faculty of UWLA. Will the faculty of UWLA please rise so that we can properly recognize each of you for your outstanding contributions to the tremendous academic learning experience at UWLA. Will our faculty please rise? Please give these administrators and outstanding professors a round of applause in recognition of their very valuable education, administrative, mentoring, and guidance that they so unselfishly provide to our students. I want you to know that I solidly believe that we are one of the finest teaching faculties in the realm of legal and business education. We pride ourselves in that our faculty are not only outstanding academicians, but they are excellent practitioners in their respective fields. Many of our faculty now are also currently presiding Superior Court judges. Most importantly, where many universities drop off between theory and application, our faculty ensures that our students not only have strong, fundamental academic principles, but also that those academic principles are further reinforced through our faculty's own battles, tested experiences, and passed on to the students. I would finally like to thank those members of our administration who worked so tirelessly to make the ceremonies today a memorable experience for all. Our graduation committee was headed by Deans Jay Friedberg, Tiffany Clinton, Dean Talon Brown, and Troy Brown. They were supported by a host of administrative staff who you've seen here today. Thanks to everyone in our administration who made this ceremony possible and hopefully a rewarding experience for our institution and its graduates and their families. Finally, I want to salute you, the families, friends, and supporters of these outstanding graduates. They could not have done this without your support and sacrifices. Please give yourself a round of applause. The graduates today have worked arduously, sacrificed greatly, and persevered through very rigorous and grueling academic training and challenges. The education in UWLA was designed to produce business people who can go out into the world of business and industry and lead and manage those businesses. They are prepared in their educational training to manage complex organizations and influence and direct those organizations to overcome their challenges and achieve their business goals. UWLA has been producing outstanding lawyers in this region since 1966. We have produced thousands of lawyers and hundreds of judges who have made their mark on the legal profession and upheld the rule of law. We are extremely proud of our academic contributions to the fabric of the Los Angeles community. UWLA has been continuously accredited by the California State Bar since 1972. We have been accredited by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges since 2018. I would like to recognize the contributions of our students, faculty, and administration who came together to demonstrate the important impact that UWLA provides for this region of our state. Thank you so much. Most importantly, UWLA was established on a mission of providing opportunity and inclusion, and our motto is liberation through educational empowerment. UWLA exists to enable every eligible student to improve their socioeconomic status individually and on behalf of their families. We will never surrender that mission. I am very proud and honored to preside over these ceremonies today. As I said, UWLA plays a very vital role in providing opportunities to men and women in our communities who desire to pursue their legal and business educations, and in particular for those who must do so while working and supporting their families. We pride ourselves on providing accessible and affordable quality education. Our students here today serve as evidence of the excellent lawyers and business leaders that this institution has produced for the past 59 years. I salute them for their exceptional character, intellectual capacity, and perseverance. I would be remiss not to mention that our university has diversity, inclusion, and equal access at the core of its mission. We will never relinquish those values, nor not oppose anyone who might attempt to separate us from those goals and the pursuit of respect for the rule of law and democracy. Thank you so much. And you, the graduates, I only have the best for you for the future, and I thank you for trusting in the University of West Los Angeles, and I can't wait till you cross over to the other side in a few minutes and become the lawyers and business people that I'm sure you will be and produce such rich contributions to our society. Thank you. Now I have the distinct honor of introducing a true friend and supporter of the mission of UWLA. Amanda Mogadam is a California bar attorney specializing in legal malpractice and professional liability law. Ms. Mogadam earned her Juris Doctorate degree from Southwestern Law School in Los Angeles, graduating magna cum laude in 2011. Prior to law school, she completed her undergraduate studies at Kennesaw State College in Kennesaw, Georgia. Ms. Mogadam is certified as a legal malpractice law specialist by the California Board of Legal Specialization. Ms. Mogadam is heavily involved in the San Fernando Valley's legal community. She is the current president of the San Fernando Valley Bar Association, a position achieved after nearly 9 years of service on the SFBBA Board of Trustees and Executive Committee. Under her tenure, the bar's membership has grown significantly, and the SFBBA, San Fernando Valley Bar Association, has undertaken robust efforts to modernize its operations and to ensure access to justice for the Valley community. Ms. Mogadam is also the vice president of the Valley Community Legal Foundation and the charitable arm of the San Fernando Valley Bar Association, which provides local law-related scholarships and educational events. Please join me in welcoming my dear friend and president of the San Fernando Valley Bar Association, President Amanda Mogadam.
Thank you to President Robert Brown for inviting me to share this special day with you. Dear University of West Los Angeles School of Law and School of Business, class of 2025. Today, we honor you, your courage, your conviction, and your climb. Your tireless pursuit of knowledge, clarity, and justice has brought you to this moment. You sharpened your intellect, strengthened your voice, and nurtured your belief that a fair and faithful application of the law can lead to a society that is more just, more gentle, and more genuinely free. Dear graduates, we welcome you not just with applause, but with appreciation. We are glad you're here. We need your minds, your hearts, and your hunger for what is right and what is true. So let us pause for a moment to recognize the path behind you. From the first day you dared to dream of law school or your business education, you began a years-long journey of showing up and standing strong. Even when sleep was scarce, the weight was heavy, and the world seemed unkind. You showed up through storms of stress and seas of self-doubt. You sacrificed parties, postponed plans, missed meals, and meaningful moments, all in the pursuit of this day and of the power that this degree now places in your hands. Now this one's for the future lawyers. As an ethics specialist, I'm often asked, how can I avoid a lawsuit? Well, class of 2025, and this applies for the business degrees as well, allow me to offer you this advice for free. Never stop learning. Never stop listening. Never stop lifting others. Read widely. Think deeply. Build bridges with your clients, with your colleagues, your bar associations, and your communities. Celebrate. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Celebrate not only your victories, but the victories of your peers, because their wins are a win for truth and justice. Empathy and education, these are the twin torches that you must carry to be an ethical practitioner. We meet people at their lowest, when their lives are in limbo and their futures are uncertain. It is our job to see through their eyes, but also through the eyes of the lens of law. The answers we offer may not be what they want, but they must be what the law allows. And helping someone understand that boundary with dignity and grace and clarity, that is how you will solidify your reputation as a change maker. This path will not be easy, but let me remind you, our professions were built for difficulty. When others shrink from the storm, we step into it. And if the hurdles are too high, we argue to lower them or to remove them altogether for the greater good. Let me share a few lights from our legal legacy. Louis Brandeis, with his groundbreaking brief writing skills, didn't just cite statutes. He summoned science, sociology, and statistics to show how laws shape lives. His work helped forge protections we now take for granted: fair hours, fair wages, and a fair shot for everyone. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, long before she was notorious, stood boldly in courtrooms where women's voices were rare. She fought and she won the first Supreme Court case, striking down a law that favored men over women, a seed of gender equality planted through reason and through relentless resolve. Thurgood Marshall, in Brown versus Board of Education, gave voice to children silenced by segregation. He argued not just for a classroom, but for a country where the color of one's skin would no longer dictate the quality of one's education. That case, that cause became a cornerstone of the civil rights movement. And what do these pillars and giants of justice have in common with you? Everything. They sat where you sit. They pulled the same all-nighters. They agonized over the same cold calls. They chased perfection, not for prestige, but for purpose. They practiced an all-night argument so that when the stakes were low, they would be ready when the stakes were high. You share their struggle, and therefore you share their strength. These professions are built brick by brick, generation by generation, and we are only one story higher than those before us, elevated by their courage, yet always one story below the ceiling that we must now break. Because this legal system, this sacred structure only stands if we continue to believe in it. When belief breaks, so too does the law. But I know you believe. You have offered your finest years to this fight, not for wealth, not for recognition, but to restore hope to the hopeless, to the mother fleeing fear, to the student swallowed by circumstance, to the company that is striving to do right, to the entrepreneur protecting their idea, to the child navigating a fractured system or the migrant without a voice, to the neighbor in need. If we are to keep justice alive, we must pursue it endlessly and fearlessly and fiercely. And go ahead. It felt good when I was saying it, not to lie, so the applause are appreciated. And that pursuit is now yours to lead. So thank you, class of 2025, for becoming not only lawyers and business people, but listeners, leaders, and lifelines and light bearers. May your words carry weight. May your heart stay humble, and may your every step serve the cause of truth and justice. Congratulations, we are proud of you.
Thank you, President Brown, Professor Mogadam, Chairman Starry, Board of Managers, faculty, and esteemed guests. My name is Talon Brown, and I serve as Dean of the UWLA School of Business. On behalf of the entire UWLA family, and specifically the School of Business, I would like again to welcome you to the 2025 commencement ceremony. I would like to take the moment on behalf of the graduates to express my gratitude for your support, not only today, but throughout all the academic and personal journeys that led us here. I personally know how hard the students, staff, faculty, and administration work to achieve their goals. This is the exciting moment where we can come together and celebrate that hard work paying off. Before I introduce the School of Business class speakers, I'd like to say a few words about our programs. For many years, the UWLA School of Business stood as the youngest sibling of the UWLA family, full of potential, eager to prove itself, and steadily striving to define its place. Today, I'm proud to say, we have not only found our footing, we have taken a bold, confident step forward. This growth didn't happen by chance. It happened because we invested in building rigorous, relevant, and dynamic programs. Programs designed to equip our students with job-ready skills and a resilient mindset. Class of 2025 has been instrumental in shaping that journey. You set the bar higher, elevated our reputation, and left an imprint that will influence our future at UWLA. For that, I offer our deepest thanks. Our faculty, seasoned professionals, scholar practitioners, and mentors have been the backbone of this transformation. They've gone beyond delivering knowledge. They've built a trust, nurtured potential, and opened doors for every student who needed help getting through. To our faculty, thank you for your unwavering dedication. You are the heartbeat of this program's past and future. And to our graduates, it is not hyperbole to say you are nothing short of remarkable. You are the children of immigrants and immigrants yourselves. You are first-generation college students. You are working parents, city leaders, entrepreneurs, and industry executives. Some of you returned to school after more than a decade away, and you didn't just return, you conquered. You faced life's challenges head-on and didn't let them stop you. Instead, you turned them into fuel. You are the embodiment of perseverance, ambition, and transformation. The entire UWLA community is proud to have you represent us, because you don't just carry a degree, you carry a story of determination, courage, and the refusal to quit. As you prepare for the next journey, the next chapter in your journey, I leave you with the words of Nelson Mandela. It always seems impossible until it is done. And today you did it. Now go forward and do the impossible again. Congratulations, class of 2025. I would like to introduce the 2025 UWLA School of Business Bachelor's Program class speaker, Denise Malia, followed by the 2025 UWLA Master's Program class speaker, Nicholas Gaines.
Greetings, everyone. It's an absolute honor to stand before you today as a proud graduate of the University of West Los Angeles, class of 2025. Returning to school after 30 years was no small decision. In that time, I got married, raised a beautiful daughter, launched businesses, and worked across industries from private education and real estate to food service and tech. Life was full. But the need to finish what I started for myself, my future, and family never left. I never imagined I would return to the classroom. However, UWLA made it possible. My first call with Mr. Verdell Baskin, I knew I was at the right place, and that decision changed everything. The support I received from professors, staff, and classmates kept me going. Online classes allowed me to work, stay mobile, and care for my mother in South Carolina when she needed me the most, all while earning my degree. It was always my mother's wish for me to return to school. Fulfilling that wish today is a profound honor. To my husband and daughter, sister, family, and mother, your love, patience, constant support carried me through. I couldn't have done it without you. I want to thank Dean Troy Brown, Dean Talon Brown, Ms. Diane Carrillo, Ms. Patty White, Mrs. Patty Connolly, and Mr. Verdell Baskin. Your support through emails, phone calls, and guidance related to my classes, coursework, graduation, and financial responsibilities helped me stay grounded, focused, and encouraged. A special thanks to Dean Troy Brown, who gracefully participated in an interview for one of my class projects. To President Robert W. Brown, thank you for your leadership and vision, which continues to shape a powerful academic community. To my professors, each of you was truly outstanding. I was in awe of the depth of your knowledge you shared, and it was a privilege to learn from you. Your passion and commitment lit a spark in me that I will carry forward. UWLA isn't just a school, it's a place of transformation. It meets you where you are and walks with you toward your goals. By God's grace, I look forward to continuing in the graduate program. To the class of 2025, congratulations, we did it and the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Happy graduation day, distinguished alumni, guests, family, and friends. UWLA, an extraordinary class of 2025. My name is Nicholas Gaines. I'm an honor today as a class speaker for our MS program. I have so many to thank, and I'll take the time to first thank my mother, father, stepfather, grandparents, wife, daughter, my 2 uncles, and all the great staff at UWLA. And speaking about my family, I cannot be the man I am today without their love, guidance, and support. Fellow graduates, today is a defining milestone in our lives. I enjoyed writing this speech in order to share something that is quite remarkable. It is important to point out that we have proven ourselves to be one of the most resilient classes in UWLA history. We have all fought our battles, both known and unknown to those around us. And I'm here today to say that our struggles, academically and personally, we have made it to this moment. So please find strength in having overcome these obstacles. Although they may have caused pain and hardship, they did not keep us from our important dream. I'm addressing all of you today, hoping to be a source of inspiration. I was born and raised in Altadena, California, and lived in the same house since I was born until I met my future wife when I went to college at Cal Poly Pomona. All right. As a child, my mother ensured that I attended the best schools, had the best education, and ensured that I had everything I needed to be successful in life. So today, as we look back on a year or perhaps a lifetime, let's embrace the future with open hearts and open minds. Our journey has just begun, and the world is waiting for us to make our mark. I have no doubt that each of us has the power to shape a brighter tomorrow. So let's move forward together and create a future that we can all be proud of. Congratulations, class of 2025. Our adventure begins now. Thank you.
Good morning. It's now that time in the program for me as the Dean to deliver a few brief remarks. I would like to take a moment to tell you about our graduates as I've got to know them over the past 3, 4, 5 years. They're a diverse and resilient bunch. Their diversity is evidenced in that they range from their early 20s to their 70s, spanning 4 generations: the baby boomers, Generation X, Generation Y, the millennials, and Generation Z. Also, again, very UWLA, very Los Angeles, 34% of our graduates today for the law school were born outside of the United States. And our graduates here today can call home 12 different nations, encompassing both hemispheres of our planet and 4 of its 7 continents. These nations include our largest group, Armenia, Bolivia, Chile, El Salvador, England, Georgia, our second largest group from Iran, and Iraq, Peru. Romania. And the Ukraine. And not to mention 6 states within, of course, the United States of America. Their resilience is evidenced in their unique pathways to arrive here today with us. Some taking 3 years to complete their studies, while others took more than 5 times as long when they first began their journey and life intervened. They've worked, they've raised families, both children and parents, and 32% of them took an even different path and started at another law school before finding a home here at UWLA. They are single parents, immigrants, the children of immigrants. They work in the legal world when they first came to us as law clerks, paralegals, legal assistants. They work as accountants, flight attendants, business managers, and they work in the medical field as physicians, medical clerks, and pharmacy techs. Although they each came to us differently and had their own pathway here, we are now gathered with them at their crossroads. As they together receive their JD degrees, they are resilient and determined to succeed at whatever life may bring them. Not all of them will choose to practice law, but they will nonetheless join the ranks of other lawyers who have also used their legal education outside the courtroom, like Fidel Castro, Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, and the majority of presidents of the United States of America, currently 27. Still further, 6 have taken yet another unusual path in getting here and somehow passed the California bar, the hardest in the nation, and the February exam they just passed was probably one of the hardest ever with all the technical difficulties they had. Before we had a chance to graduate them and honor them here today. They are Sevda Eris, Maxwell Benoit, Madeline Garaba, Greg Kanjian, Ellen Minassian, and Soren Safrasbekian. It is now a distinct honor and pleasure to introduce to you another name I'm sure will have great things in the future, our 2025 class valedictorian, Ms. Gina Coconato Herring.
Thank you, Dean Friedberg, dearest friends and family, distinguished professors, and my remarkable fellow graduates. Good morning, and what a day. I never could have imagined a little over 4 years ago that I would be standing before you all. You see, 4 years ago, I was stuck. I was waiting tables in an industry that, like so many others, had been turned upside down by COVID and all the uncertainty that followed it. I hadn't thought about going back to school. I mean, with what time and with what money? I didn't think law school was an option, and I certainly didn't expect to be making speeches at graduation. But I'm here today because of the love and support that I received from my tribe, my incredible parents, my awesome brother, my beloved husband, and my ride or die friends who are all here with me today. I love you all so much, and I will forever be grateful. Thank you for your unwavering devotion and for believing in me in times where I questioned everything. I also want to thank President Brown and my dear friends Troy and Shay. This moment does not exist without you, and I hope that you know I will do my best to honor it every day going forward. It's funny, when you go back to school a little later in life, people have opinions. They have advice, and whether you ask for it or not, they are going to share that advice. And so, as I began to tell people that I had been accepted into law school, people said, I hear it's so competitive. And more than one person told me, law school is cutthroat. And for a brief moment, I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? But on day one of being at UWLA, it was clear that this environment was different. UWLA is a school unlike any other because of the community that exists within its walls. I will never forget the time that I was absent a few classes because of an injury that I had been dealing with, and Giselle Barami noticed that I was missing from those classes, and she just sent me her notes for the whole week with a little note saying, "Let me know how I can help." That little act of kindness set the tone for our next 4 years together. And from that point on, we said, if you've got it, I've got it. And that's how we made our way through law school. And just like that, I knew that all those people with their unsolicited advice had no idea what UWLA was about. Because even when the world felt uncertain and our classrooms went virtual, our professors made sure that hope and heart still reached us through that screen. They reminded us that we were seen, supported, and believed in. And sometimes that support took the form of a 10 p.m. moot court practice with Professor Glassman, or in Professors Marjanian and Rogers giving us their personal cell phone numbers and saying, "You call us anytime with any questions." Other times, that community was found in people like Professor Hayes and Akesian and Barrett when they carved out extra time weekly and held supplemental classes as we tried to parse out the business judgment rule and navigate writing our first appellate brief. And other times, it was in an early morning reminder from Dean Zam that future lawyers don't get tired. We take cold showers and we do 10 push-ups. It works, by the way. And finally, that community is fostered by the grace and kindness you receive from Dean Friedberg, who understands that his students are navigating challenges most universities don't see in their student body. UWLA is unique because of the graduates that you see before you. To look at them today, all smiles and with their robes and laughing, you would never know that they faced adversities to get here. But you would be so inspired if you did. So please let me tell you a little bit about the stuff that this class is made of. It's made of Vincent Malone, Bahag Magdessian, Madeline Garabot, and Anahita Asadelapour, who worked full-time and ran their own businesses while making the 2L workload look easy peasy. It's made of people like Jacqueline Tertullian, Dia Davis-Williams, who somehow balanced 6 classes a semester while being caretakers for family members. The spirit of UWLA is in Aaron Byrne and Tamar Tajian and Haley Borja, who became mothers mid-semester and still found time to brief cases, share outlines, and be there for late-night vent sessions. In these last 4 years, yes. In these last 4 years, some students have planned weddings and started new chapters, while others have endured loss and said goodbye to loved ones. And in looking back with gratitude and forward with hope, we are changed forever. Not just because we are legally trained, but because we have been deeply transformed. We graduate today stronger than we were, with countless possibilities in front of us, all because we each took a small step towards a future that we had the audacity to believe we deserved. And though it has been an honor to speak to you today, my greatest honor is in graduating alongside you all. And now I know that it might look easy to look around the world and feel like we are more divided and more fractured than ever. But I fervently believe that this class has within it change makers, trailblazers, and advocates devoted to helping people in need. So let us not just be changed forever. Let us also be changed for good. Congratulations to this magnificent class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina. It is now now my continuing honor and pleasure to introduce another name I'm sure we'll hear great things in the future about, our 2025 Salutatorian, Liana Margerian.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, proud families, friends, and fellow graduates. I'd like to thank you all for being here today celebrating the class of 2025 law school graduates. It is an honor to stand before you. Please excuse me if I start speaking 100 miles per hour. After having 4 classes with Professor Mancini, at times, I can't help myself but speak as fast as he used to type in his class, which was literally 100 miles per hour. I would drink not 1, but 2 cups of coffee before his class to keep up. Oh, and as Professor Mancini says, don't ask me to repeat something because this is being recorded so you can go back and rewatch it. Mom, Dad, thank you for dealing with my attitude, my stress, and my endless complaints. Thank you for giving me opportunities to grow, achieve my goals, and conquer what felt like the impossible. I wouldn't be standing here without the sacrifices you have made and the endless supports you provided me. I love you guys. To my brother, I know I can be a handful at times, but thank you for always being patient with me and giving me space to release my stress. Thank you for supporting my random cravings and for always making sure I was fed during finals. I love you. Grandma, Grandpa, I'm so grateful to God that you guys are able to see me graduate law school. For 3 years, my grandparents knew my exams were to be submitted by 6:30. Every semester, I would get a call at 6:35 p.m. and they would ask me, did you pass? Every semester, I would tell them, ask me in 5 weeks. 2 weeks would pass by, and again, did you pass? Thank you for always supporting me. I love you guys. To my aunts, cousins, and family, thank you for always bringing positivity and believing in me. I look forward to being your personal attorney, and I promise I won't charge any of you. Lastly, to all of my friends in the crowd, you have watched me cry, stress, panic. Actually, I think you have seen every emotional characteristic that exists within me. We did this together. Without you guys, I wouldn't be standing here today. I thank you all for always standing beside me, listening to me, advising me, and supporting me. You guys are more than just friends, you're family. Professor Domajian, yes. Professor Domajian, thank you for providing me with guidance prior to starting law school, during law school, and now during bar prep. She's a public defender with hundreds of cases and teaches 3 to 4 classes every semester. All with no caffeine, by the way. But if you ask her, she'll say, that's not true. I have a Celsius sometimes. Keyword, sometimes. Thank you for always making time for me, even when you don't have any. Speaking of time, 3 years flew with a blink of an eye. I started law school thinking to myself, wow, I have 3 long years. Trust me, they weren't long. I remember being in my first semester with Professor Zulfagari, constantly expressing to him how worried I was. He'd always tell me in the calmest tone, quote, you'll be fine. He said that for 3 years. Thank you for always reassuring me, even though I didn't believe you most of the time. Professor Mancini, thank you for your constant support, motivation, and guidance, even though you speak faster than a court reporter can type. I have to say, I sometimes wonder how fast you type and if you can even keep up with your own lectures. Professor Rogers, it's so wonderful to see you here in person rather than online through Zoom or, as you like to say, the Matrix. Thank you for always providing support and making yourself available to all of your students, though you prefer to call us your friends. I called so many times, I think I upgraded myself from a friend to a best friend. Professor Barrett, thank you for making sure I don't commit any ethical violations after I pass the bar. He would always say, if you're not leaving my class without a headache, you're doing something wrong. You best believe I left every Tuesday of that spring semester with a headache. But it's okay. Professor Barrett caused it, Excedrin cured it. I call that balance. Lastly, thank you to President Brown, Vice President Brown, and Dean Frickberg for your constant time, guidance, and support. Our journey is coming to an end and a new chapter awaits us all. As Professor Mancini says, receiving a Juris Doctor means 12,000 additional words to your vocabulary. Therefore, congratulations to the class of 2025 for the addition of 12,000 words to your vocabulary. I look forward to seeing you all on the other side. Thank you.
The UWLA's President's Award for Outstanding Student-Centered Service and our honorary Juris Doctorate degree represent the highest honors bestowed by the University of West Los Angeles. They are intended to highlight and honor the academic contributions and longevity of our professors, administration, staff, and esteemed members of the UWLA family. The persons being recognized this morning have demonstrated through their academic teaching prowess and their exemplary contributions dedicated to the goal of transforming our students into excellent lawyers and business leaders and achieving the mission of UWLA to provide high-quality education to the members of our community, wherever they may be. Will the recipients please stand when your name is called, and will the audience please hold applause until they are recognized? The honorees are the honorary Juris Doctorate degree to Mr. Powens Surface. The President's Award to the School of Business Administrator, Miss Patty Conley. Mrs. Patty Conley. The award to the UWLA Professor of the Year is Miss Susie Marjani. And I'd like to recognize two of our professors for their years of service to UWLA. Professor Billington for 10 years of service. And also Professor Teeter, who is not here today, but he has had 5 years of service for UWLA. Thank you very much.
Will the candidates for membership in the 2025 graduating class please rise?
Distinguished members of the Board of Managers, Mr. President, and honored guests.
On behalf of the faculty of the University of West Los Angeles, we are honored to present you the candidates for the degree of Master's of Science in Juris Doctor.
These candidates have fulfilled all of the requirements of the degree. We present them to you with the highest recommendation that they be graduated from the University of West Los Angeles School of Business and School of Law.
Denise Molea. Nicholas Gaines. Faye Asio Abayomi Ola. Jacqueline Escalante. Here's Muhammad. Monica Rodarte. Inia Ruiz. Sanaparia Ruiz. Aida Toma. Johan Torres. Herman Zubido. Jaslyn Cameronea. And now the School of Law. Gina Coconato. Leanna Maragari. Levon Agapeti. Michael Arabici. Edwin Jacobian. Andre Alvezi. Sandra Art.
That's my license, baby!
Anahita Asaldolong. Susanna Barberi. Lenoria Agapati. Giselle Bahrami Williams. Sasha Machanda. Sako Bambalia. Harut Bambalia. Chana B. Sargis Bielazuki. Sebastian Burnside. Elaine Busta Flores. Sahak Chand. Aaron Byrne. Sarah Carrillo. Tia Davis Williams.
Patricia Molly. Joshua Elliott. Michelle Foray. Natalie Barabal. Art Green. Angel Hakeem. Yusuf Harassi. Dr. Howard Martin Henry. Tariq Orlando Horton. Nicole Klein. Eliana Karavikian. Martin Cacciateri. Brad Kunja. Alfred Rigosi. Kum Kim.
Adesian. Vincent Malone. Tanya Lieberman. Cosmic Manchurian. Justin May. Give me a hug. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Paul Magdisian. Manuel Nazarian. Heidi Nielsen. Armin Perlinian. Yvette Ramirez. Shauna Rashid. Suran Safravikli. Julia Sahakian. Tian Sakian. Takin Sakian Abdul Hassan. Hovis Sayadian.
Stanley. Jacqueline Tatoy.
Watch the sleep in the room.
Julia Tolma. Sayuna Martanya.
Be careful, watch the sleeve on the rail. Not catch it. All right, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, subject to the notations of the commencement program, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of California and the Board of Managers of the University of West Los Angeles Schools of Business and Law, I now confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor's of Science, Master's in Science, or Juris Doctorate degree. Please now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations to the graduates of the UWLA Schools of Law and School of Business classes of 2025. You did it. Congratulations. Thank you all for attending. Will you please allow the graduates to leave through the corridors before you leave your seats? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Going back to the back now.